Today we are finally going to start to study about physics. First of all, we are going to learn about thermodynamics, about the laws of thermodynamics, and also we are going to solve some problems. And I will show you an experiment with a Stirling engine. And today we're going to talk about the Zeroth law of thermodynamics and also about thermometers and the Celsius scale. So let's imagine that we have three bodies: body A, body B, and body C. So let's say that I put body C and body A into thermal contact, and what we know about temperature is that we can say that it is a measure of energy transfer. For instance, if two bodies are in thermal contact, energy will flow from the hotter body to the colder body, and energy will be transferred until they reach the two bodies at an equilibrium point. And at this equilibrium point, they will have the same temperature, and energy transfer will cease. So let's say I touch body C and body A, and they're in thermal contact now, but I do not observe any energy transfer. In other words, I can say that body A and body C are in thermal contact, or they are at the same temperature. Now, let's say I take body C and I touch it to body B, and I observe the same thing, that there is no energy transfer between these two substances or bodies, and I can say that these two again are at the same temperature. So what we can conclude from this is, if I have two bodies originally that are in equilibrium and they have the same temperature, if I take another body that's in equilibrium with one of these two, then I can say that all three bodies are at the same temperature and that all three bodies are in thermal equilibrium. What we have performed now is called the Zeroth law of thermodynamics. Okay, so that's the Zeroth law of thermodynamics, and it states about the equilibrium points of substances and bodies. Now, how do we measure the temperature of a system or of a substance? What we use is a thermometer, and the thermometer that we use is typically consisted of either alcohol or mercury, and it has a scale here. And when we put it into thermal contact with a substance, it will tell us the temperature. And let's say, for today's sake, that we're talking about the Celsius scale. In the next video, we're going to convert Celsius temperature into Fahrenheit and into Kelvin. Now, since we're using mercury or alcohol, we can say that as the thermometer is in thermal contact with another substance, the mercury inside the thermometer rises until the appropriate temperature, and according to this scale we'll know the exact temperature. So we can say that the change in temperature of bodies causes an effect also in change of volume, but this change in volume is not only in liquids but also in solids and gases. Also, temperature has an effect on the pressure of gases, and we're going to learn about that when we study about the ideal gas law. Okay, so this is a mercury thermometer, let's say, and what about alcohol thermometers? Well, the interesting thing about alcohol thermometer is that we cannot measure temperatures beyond 85 degrees Celsius, since that's the boiling point of alcohol. So another type of thermometer is called a constant volume thermometer. And we're going to study about the constant volume thermometer in the next video, and we're going to see why it's superior to the mercury or the alcohol thermometer. And also we're going to convert temperature scales and also learn about the ideal gas law.